This is Dave. He is an artist. He wants to make a birthday card for his cat. Oops, the edges aren't quite right. Photoshop object selection tool is very powerful, but the mask generated is
sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
Dave wants Photoshop to improve, so he provides feedback for his selection mask. He can choose if the mask is satisfactory. He can choose one of the options why it is bad. He can also add comments and images. This is a sad bucket forgotten somewhere deep in the Adobe headquarters. This is where all the auto-masking feedback is stored. Sad and forgotten. The data team in Art AI Lab had this genius idea of converting this sad bucket into an S3 bucket, a centralized data storage for all things data. How precious! They also wanted to build a dashboard that can summarize this UGC data. And that is where I come in. What did I do, you ask? Well, I just showed the data in a bunch of charts. Pfft, that sounds easy. Any 5-year-old with Python for babies could do that. I heard you, Kitty. Let me explain. I read the original event data from Dunamis S3 storage using 2 serverless Lambda functions, one to process in batch, one connected to an event bridge trigger for every Sunday. The function pushes new feedback event data to an SQS queue and will be processed by another Lambda function. Event data is cleaned, filtered, and transformed into JSON files and written to an S3 managed by Art AI Lab. Every new file added triggers another serverless function where the comments are translated and categorized with AWS Comprehend service, where a custom classification NLP model is already trained and stored. Glue crawlers are used to catalog these JSON files and query through Athena. The data is finally shown in the QuickSet dashboard.
19 seconds.
This is Raj. He is a product manager at Adobe. He spends 5 hours every month to query the same Splunk data and build a similar summary. It's like Judy and Sloth in Zootopia. Now Raj gets weekly updated data in seconds. All of this pipeline is done with a CloudFormation template, so it can be duplicated to other products as well, making it very reproducible. Raj wants to make important business decisions from this dashboard. But how do you quantify the visual data? In the second phase, I run hypothesis tests and probability estimations to quantify user habits. I define several null and alternate hypotheses and set up chi-squared test with 0.05 significance value. I learned that Mac users are around 10% more likely to hate the auto-generated mask than Windows users. Japanese, German, and Korean users are almost 19% more likely to dislike masks than US users, while Chinese and Russian users are more satisfied than US users. RAW files and raster graphics like NEF, PDF, and TIF image files are 34% more likely to be problematic than PNG files. These are results derived from just 2 months of data, so take this result with a pinch of salt. The important point is that now we have this setup in place, so it opens up ways to test further. Raj can now finally make informed business decisions. This is Sanjay. He is an AI researcher. Hold on. Looks like he lost his gradient again. Sanjay wants to improve the auto-masking AI model. In the third phase, I used the feedback images to build a benchmarking dataset. But like my grandma always used to say, biased dataset is only as good as Windows Defender. To build a representative dataset that has as much variety and less bias as possible, I'm passing the images through AWS recognition service to identify objects in the images. I use word-to-vec word embeddings to find the closest tag for each image. The tags are defined by the researcher and can be controlled as they want. Using a threshold for similarity and accuracy of these tags, I'm deciding the number of images per tag. With this process, I'm building a balanced and diverse dataset that can be used by Sanjay during model evaluations. I hope this project helps build a more robust auto-masking feature. By helping product managers and researchers, I hope a better version of Photoshop can be released in the future. One day, Dave can finally make a good birthday card and make his cat proud.